I be gifted, but thought that this would be different. Yeah. City acting tired, put me in the game. No, they only doing it just for the fame. Told like they keep talking, but it sound the same. I ain't letting up until they know my name. Before need this a pop, go and show me made it drop. Yeah, I gotta get it. Told the coach to give me minutes, cause they know the flow is wicked. Said she love the way. Yeah, Shawty living, got the mama really tripping, cause she see we on a mission, ain't got no time to just kick it. We gotta get it. Told the coach to give me minutes, don't complain on why we living, they don't like it, why we winning. Yeah, I flip it, do my dance, gotta get it pretty. Cause I'm a Christian, he the reason, yeah, he did it, yeah. Gotta get it, told the coach to give me minutes, don't complain on why we living, they don't like it, why we winning, yeah. Yeah, I flip it, do my dance, gotta get it pretty. Cause I'm a Christian, he the reason, yeah, he did it.
Traffic making its way across the Bay Bridge between San Francisco and Oakland, California. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin and guys, the NBA is a shoe culture, and none is more popular than the Kobe 4. Originally released in 2009, last season almost a quarter of all NBA players worn them. And that's not just a tribute to the Mamba, but a testament to a design that has stood the test of time. And P.J. Tucker called them the best hoop shoe ever. Strong praise. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at center. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Here's LeBron. Schroeder outside. The 3. No good that time. Curry outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Steph just doing his thing from downtown. That's his game.
James wide open. No good on the triple. And here's Green outside. A rebound by the Lakers.
Smitty, anytime there's a poll for dirtiest player in the NBA, Draymond seems to end up on that list.
GA, in our day, there would have been a lot of us on that list. You know Draymond just wants to win, but it's about just playing hard, and that's what he'll do. He'll do whatever it takes to win. In this league, they just trying to clean up some of these acts. The Warriors took a big chance on trading for Wiggins. The Wolves were so desperate to get rid of his contract, they added a top 3 protected first-round pick into the package.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
And the Warriors, in their own right, got rid of D'Angelo Russell's huge contract, but the deal was also about fit.
It was, GA. At the time, they were looking for a small forward, and Andrew Wiggins put them in the mind of a Harrison Barnes. He's more athletic, though. And then for the Wolves, D'Angelo Russell was a guy they needed in the backcourt. Interesting to see how both these guys' career end up.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
James with it. Now defended by Wiggins. James, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
See, in the past, the contact might have discouraged Davis, but now he plays right through it.
Took him no time at all on that one.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Drummond. Davis surveying the floor. Here's LeBron. The Warriors pull it in. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Thompson puts up a deep 3 on the wing. Thompson beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Thompson's got 6 points.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Curry gets the bucket.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lakers trail by 13. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And for everything this guy gives you on offense, Thompson has finally gotten his due as a defensive stopper.
GA, I don't think he still gets his due. He's still underrated in my opinion. Yes, he made the all-defensive team in 2019. In addition to his offensive responsibilities, he has to guard the opponent's best scorer.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Lakers working the ball around now.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Now Matthews. The missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Harrell the pass to Matthews. Here's Caruso, covered by Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. There's Harrell. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Incredible activity from Montrezl Harrell. So many of his points is off the offensive glass.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Back to Matthews. Fires the 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And earlier we spoke with Klay Thompson about the value of someone he's known a long time, Draymond Green.
Realize how easy it is to get looks from him, using his big body, coming off screens. Him being able to stretch the floor, knock down threes is such a...
Greg, you think about the championships they've won together. Incredible connection between these two.
Yeah, I mean, they have different styles, play different positions, but both are tough, competitive, and step up when it matters most.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Matthews after the miss from Stephen Curry. Matthews with it. Now Green defending to the paint. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
This is what you like to see. Kuzma not settling for something along the perimeter. In fact, just the opposite.
Thompson from long range. Cans it from downtown. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep him there is to build a championship caliber team around him. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to lose.
That's a solid blueprint.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here is Davis. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. LeBron outside. The tray. The shot. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Wiggins against LeBron. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by James. Davis has got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And yes, it's good.
Stephen Curry putting the defense in no man's land, possessing quick feet and a fast release.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Stephen Curry. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets. Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Here's Curry with the 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Curry fires from way out.
Clearly knocked that one down with ease from that distance.
Yeah.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender.
16 seconds left here in the second. LeBron against Wiggins. And here is James. Just 3 on the clock and finished off by LeBron.
Defensively, you want to take away LeBron's driving lanes, but his speed and power still win out.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Why even bring it inside when you've got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his 3-point total stands at 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 24 points. For most of the past decade, Shaq, the Warriors have drafted near the end of each round, yet they've done a great job of uncovering gems.
Yeah, Draymond, 35th overall pick. Looney, 30th overall pick.
Eric Pascal,
41st pick, elite front office.
That's all for now. Say good.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Curry has been sensational.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5, patrolling the paint. It's good from long range. Schroeder's got 7.
Typically playing the role of catalyst. This time, Schroeder's the one who gets set up.
And for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that he knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Stephen Curry, and it's good, 2 points. 8 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Thompson misses. Lakers trail by 13. From deep, Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. And here's Schroeder after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening. And the technical free throw is good. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
And here is Davis after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry.
That's next-level stuff from AD. One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
The shot by Curry, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Schroeder passes to Matthews. He feeds it to Harrell. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Davis against Green. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Kuzma. Curry kicks to Wiseman. Over Harrell. Wiseman no good.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And Kuzma Kuzma slams it in.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
Curry can't get it to go.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
This is the problem with guarding AD. He can shoot, he can drive left, he can drive right. Simple offense, but impossible to defend.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He's cashed in 9 times from beyond the arc this game. Who knows how many threes he'll wind up with? Back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Weissman. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward spot. That's the Warriors' 5. Here's Curry, and he makes good on the layup. Curry's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Outside, Davis. Shot, high post. Wiggins with the rebound. Warriors leading by 9. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Basket good. Curry's got 39.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
The pass to Harrell. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Here's Davis. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Green. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Had the space there, but it's offline. Lets the 3 fly. Caruso, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
And the Lakers with some changes. Drummond checked in for Harrell. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Wiseman with the bucket. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
This is where Curry's excellent, ball in hand, making decisions.
Now here's James. And James throws it down hard.
Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You him do this the most at the end of close games.
And here is James after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And the dunk by LeBron.
The indestructible one, LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
Puts one up from 19. That's good on the jump shot. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Steph Curry.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And he trims the lead to single digits.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
Outside Curry. Fires for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Davis, the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, everyone knows once Drummond gets anywhere around the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson with the bucket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And here's Los Angeles. They trail by 9 points. Offensive rebound. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good on the triple.
And in the moment of truth, KCP calling for the ball and delivering a powerful blow.
And stolen by James. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And so it's Golden State with it. They led by as many as 18 points. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
As we know, Steph's one of the game's most accurate shooters. He's part of the 50-40-90 club. And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 5. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Good!
Your go-to guy in these situations. LeBron has been here before plenty of times.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Off target from downtown. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
It feels great, I think.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.